Hello, everyone. Welcome to Therapeutic Yoga today. Today is a quick fix class to help that shoulder get out of a quick little bit of pain. So what I want to do today is just show you a couple of exercises that are a little bit more physical therapy oriented, but we're going to add some beautiful breath to it to really help get your shoulders to be in a happy place. So a lot of times with posture, with overuse, overhead or behind our back, sometimes our shoulder joint, which is a ball and socket, kind of gets out of its axis or out of its resting position. It's not subluxed, it's not dislocated, it's anything like that, nothing like that. It's just choosing to be in a position that is a little bit less unfavorable for your rotator cuff tendons. So I want to show you a couple of really easy activities that you can do to kind of stretch it out, move it, and hopefully it will find its happy place right in the middle of the socket. So all you need is a rolled up towel. Today, I'm going to use some sort of resistance band, but if you do not have any sort of resistance band, you could use just a traditional yoga strap or even a belt to create the resistance. And that's it. So find yourself in a seated position. Allow yourself to place your hands onto your thighs for a moment. Allow yourself to roll your pelvis all the way forward. So feel yourself sitting in the front of your sit bones, whether you're on a chair, wherever you are, and then roll yourself all the way back until you feel yourself sitting behind your sit bones. Now, roll upwards until you feel yourself sitting on your sit bones. Once you have yourself there, bring your spine nice and tall, and then allow yourself to hinge forward from your hips until you feel weight into your feet if you're sitting on a chair, or the outside of your feet if you're sitting in a tailor pose or easy pose, more of a traditional yoga pose to do. Okay, so let's get right to these shoulder exercises. So step number one, take your hand towel, or it can be a large face cloth, or it can be a really tiny, small bath towel, and place it up and into your right armpit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of create some space for that shoulder joint. Then we're going to stretch it. Then we're going to strengthen it. So once you have the towel all the way up into your armpit, place your hand like you're holding something in your palm at elbow level, straight in front of you. Thumb is out. Then take your left hand, bring it all the way up and over and grab the outside of your elbow. Now, if for whatever reason you either have really short arms, which mine are pretty short, or you've got a little bit too much chest tissue, you can also use or strap or something to grab that arm. So if you find it difficult to grab that elbow with your left hand, straps work perfect to kind of be able to make your arm a little bit longer. Okay, so with having the outside of that right elbow, sit yourself up nice and tall, keep your hand in that position, and then take a nice deep inhale into your belly. Then as you exhale, really try to pull that elbow into the side of your body as much as you can. Now that you have it into the side of your body, take an inhale. Try to push your elbow outward, but don't let your elbow move. Then as you exhale, see if you can push that elbow into the side of your body a little bit more. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, push that elbow outward. Exhale, pull that elbow inward. 1 more time. Inhale, push that elbow outward. And then as you exhale, pull that elbow inward. Very nice. Relax the right arm. Take the towel that was underneath the right armpit and place it underneath the left armpit. So same thing here. So once the towel is in place underneath the armpit, bend the elbow to 90 degrees, have the palm up, have it straight out from the elbow so that your shoulder is in as neutral of a position relative to the rotators as it can to begin. Then take your right hand, reach up and over to the outside of that left elbow. Again, don't be afraid to use the strap if you feel like you cannot reach that arm. Then in this position, take a deep inhale into your belly. Then as you exhale, pull that elbow into the side of your body as much as you can. Okay, now, as you inhale, try to push your elbow outward into your hand. Then as you exhale, try to pull that elbow in a little tiny bit more. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, push it outward into your hand. You're contracting your rotator cuff muscles, by the way. Exhale, pull it back on in. 1 more time. Inhale, push that elbow out. And then as you exhale, pull it back on in. Beautiful job. Release it. Take the take the towel, place it down into your lap for a minute. Right hand, place it up onto the left shoulder. So sort of a modification of eagle pose here, but we're going to be stretching the back of your shoulder joint, also known as your posterior capsule. So once you have your right hand onto your left shoulder, take your left hand underneath your elbow. Now, with your right shoulder, relax the shoulder blade back and down your spine. Take a nice deep inhale. Then as you exhale, slowly slide that elbow all the way across your chest. As you do that, you should hopefully feel a little bit of a stretch in the back of your shoulder. Now, make sure your shoulder hasn't pulled upward. So use your shoulder blade actively to pull it downward. If you're feeling any pinching on the top of your shoulder, it is just some bony changes, some degenerative arthritic changes in the joint that sits on the top. It's okay for what we're doing. Now, take a slow, deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. Nice, slow, deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. You've got it. Release the right hand off the left shoulder. Take the left hand to the right shoulder. Right hand underneath the left elbow, supporting it so that the arm is nice and relaxed. Then go to that left shoulder blade and pull that left shoulder blade down. Once you've got yourself in this position, sitting up nice and tall, nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, pull that elbow across the chest. Again, gentle stretch in the back of the shoulder is what we're aiming for here. If you get that little bit of pinching in the front or on top, don't worry about it. Just make sure you feel that stretch in the back. Holding yourself right here, lengthen the back of the neck, settle the chin. Let's tap into our breath here. So take a nice deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. 1 more time, nice deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Wonderful, releasing that arm down. Now, the final thing we're doing is going back to using that towel, and now we're going to use that resistive band. If you don't have a resistive band, you can use a cotton yoga strap. It's just not as good of an exercise as if you've got some resistance into those rotator cuff muscles. All right, so here's what I want you to do. Take that towel. Now, don't place the towel into your armpit. Place the towel right next to the side of your rib cage and let your elbow kind of squeeze into that towel. Hold that palm up and open onto your right side, and then take that resistance band, yoga strap if you're using it, and grab a hold of it with your palm up on the right side. With your opposite side, grab a hold of the the yoga strap or the resistance band. I'm using a little loop band here. It makes life really easy. But once you've got yourself in that position, the left hand, you can hold it however you want. What we're going to be working on doing is strengthening 50% of the rotator cuff on the right side. So in this position, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing your shoulder blades back and down. That right elbow, go ahead and lightly squeeze it into that towel. Now, take an inhale, pull your palm and your thumb outward. As you exhale, slowly bring your arm backward. You got it. So we're going to do 4 more breaths like that. Let your breath be slow. Let the movement be controlled. Nice deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. Slow deep inhale into your belly. Exhaling out. 2 more times. Deep inhale into the belly. Exhaling out. And 1 more. Slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Wonderful job. Now, nothing changes. Just take the towel, move it to the opposite side. So now we focus on strengthening the left side by itself. So once you've got the band or strap, whatever you're using in hand, check in that that towel is right next to the side of your body. Then have your palm on the left side turned upward. Whatever the right is doing is whatever the right is doing, but have it turned upward so you've got that supination, which is what we call it in the PT world, of your forearm. Now sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulder blades back and down, lengthen the back of the neck, settle your chin, check in that you've got some weight through your feet. Gently squeeze that elbow into that towel. Then gripping the band or the yoga strap, whatever you've got, take an inhale and slowly rotate that arm outward. As you exhale, slowly come back. The slower, the better. Inhaling, rotating outward. Exhaling, rotating inward. You've got it 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I hope you have a little bit of burn at least. Just one more time. Inhaling slowly. And exhaling slowly. Very nice. Now, keep the band in both of your hands. Double duty it here. But here's the really cool thing about when you do both arms together. Not only are you strengthening your rotator cuff, but you're actually firing some of the muscles that sit between your shoulder blades. So lose the towel. Don't worry about it this time. Hold the band in both hands. If it's just a yoga strap, you're just going to hold the yoga strap still as you engage the muscles. Have both of your elbows down at the side of your body. Palms are lifted, thumbs are out. You may already feel your rotator cuff muscles now, but that's okay. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck, settle the chin, put some weight down into your feet. 5 breaths, both arms together. Take an inhale, pull the arms out, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Exhale, slowly return to that start position. Don't let them fall all the way inward. 4 more times. Inhale, rotate out. Exhale, rotating inward. Just to that neutral. We're trying to reset that shoulder, remember? Inhale, rotating out. Exhaling, back to neutral. 2 more times. Inhaling, rotating out. Exhaling, back to neutral. And 1 final time. Inhaling, rotating out. And exhaling, back to neutral. You've got it. Release the band away from your hands. Take your hands to the center of your heart. Take an inhale, lift your arms up, place your hands upward into the ceiling. And then as you exhale, pull your elbows down and back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Take those pinkies and pull them to the back of the room. Take a nice deep inhale into your chest here. And then as you exhale, slowly bring your palms together. Lengthen the neck, settle the chin. Take a deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. Namaste. I hope your shoulders enjoyed that. Have a great day.